everyone, welcome to TaiyangNews, and today we are at Intersolar Europe 2025 and we are at the booth of Siemens AG and we have Alexander with us to tell us more about the latest product.
Thank you very much for visiting us here at our great booth at the Intersolar on B3 110. Today we want to introduce you our great new utility inverter, the blueplanet 360 NX3. This is a great inverter for ground-mounted solar systems, 800 volts on the AC side, IT grid and DC voltage range between 500 and 1500 volts. We have many great advantages, and the two most important one is first the cybersecurity and second the advanced IGBTs of the 7 generations, which enable us a high power, a high efficiency and a very improved derating behavior with a very late derating. So coming to the first unique selling point, first it's the cybersecurity, it's the remote access of the inverter. We have really built in a lot of encryptions into this device. We have made big efforts for high cybersecurity, and we really limit the remote access to this inverter. So when we ship out this inverter, not even we as a manufacturer have access to the device, and that is a big advantage. When we see around in the market with many other competitors from Asian countries, it's quite typical that after they sell the inverter, they still have access to it. They can configure it, or maybe even in terms of a political crisis, could shut it down. Those kind of options are not available here, so we really limited the access. And when we work with a monitoring partner, we really have strong cooperations with German monitoring partners. The servers are in Germany or Europe, the cloud infrastructure is in Germany or Europe, and that all means that it's extremely, basically impossible to break into this device. And with this, it's a big contribution to a bigger independency of Germany and Europe in the utility scale solar business. So that's cybersecurity aspect is the first big selling point. The second one is that we have really advanced IGBTs here. That's the 7th generation, and the 7th generation IGBTs is the latest one. It's the best available in the market. Standard, many other companies are using is the 4th generation, and with the 7th generation you enable higher power. This is also why we have a power up to 363 kilowatt. Others typically have 330 or maybe 350, so we have more than 10 kilowatts more. In addition to that, those IGBTs are extremely efficient, so we have a maximum efficiency of around 99%. Also this is higher than many competitors have. And moreover, we also have an improved derating behavior. That means that even at 40 degrees ambient temperature, we still can deliver 333 kilowatt maximum AC output power. And all this is also a unique selling point. So to sum it up, it's a product out of the house of Siemens KACO New Energy. KACO is a company existing more than 25 years in the market. We have even a museum here with our products because we have so much experience, and more experience than many other companies. We have a big and great new product for the utility segment, multi-MPPT inverter, and it has really advanced cybersecurity and more power, more efficiency, later derating. So this is the gridsave 92 to 137. It's a bidirectional battery inverter. It has a silicon carbide, so it has a very high efficiency of up to 99.2%. And it comes in different versions so that we can best suit different needs of batteries. This product has been in the market since a longer time already. We launched in 2021. However, what we currently see as a new trend in the utility storage industry is that people shift a lot away from central inverters to string inverters. We are really benefiting from that development as Siemens KACO New Energy, and our perception is that the maintenance for central inverters, many people do not like that, and they say it might take a bit too long to repair an inverter. And so even in the utility segment, they are starting to use smaller machines. This inverter has 92 to 137 kilowatt. If you look at a typical central storage inverter, it has 3 megawatt, 5 megawatt, and they are also in the capex cost. Usually the central inverters are cheaper, but the operation and maintenance costs is higher, and due to that, many people start to factor that in. They build their calculations, a central inverter versus a string inverter. They compare the different up and down times, the different efficiencies, and at the end of the day, often the customers now decide to go with a more modular design, which is easier to replace. You have a less downtime. You can even store and repair inverter on site, and if one inverter breaks, you can easily exchange it, and by this you really decrease the downtime. And this kind of change in the market is now happening. It's also similar to the PV segment. When we looked in the past, if you had a 10 or 20 megawatt solar power plant, everyone wanted to use a central inverter. Now it's basically everything with string. And the same shift is also happening in the battery storage segment. So if you have a utility storage project, feel free to contact us. We are very happy to help you out with the inverter or to get you in touch with the partners. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.